And you are listening to AI News. Your AI News just in 15 minutes from Monday to Friday at 12 p.m. Pacific Time on YouTube at the Piper Blush Radio Show and also on WTPRradio.com. Oh yeah, there's no flag on this mic anymore. Well, not to worry. It's now with Piper's Poolside Barbecue, which you can tune in at 2 p.m. Pacific Time. Rock and roll and fun facts. Oh yeah! Okay, you are here right now listening to this because you have some AI information or you want to know more about the coming of age of AI. This is not deemed Summer of AI for nothing, people. Our information is your best protection on WTPRradio.com. We are a radio for humans, by humans, against AIs. And I've got your AI news coming right up. There was a little bit of an Apple event. Okay, not an Apple event, because it's more like for the programmers and all these people in the Apple industry. They unveiled their AR goggles. Oh yeah. Big splash. Pretty cool stuff. Though that comes in a bit of a weird timing because everybody is talking about AIs right now, and then you have Apple who just releases AR goggles, which is kind of, well, you know, during the big VR thing there was AR, VR, but AR was never really a thing. It was more about the VR. You've got the HTC Vive, the Oculus Quest, and many other devices that were meant for you to live in virtual reality. I've got them. I've tested a few. Actually built a camera for VR. Just Google Piper Blush VR. You'll find everything you need. Ka-ching. Yeah. But the thing is, I mean, everybody's talking about AIs. Everybody's like going in that thing. But Apple, is, well, unveiling their AR glasses, which we have been waiting for years. Like years. Certainly like years and years and years. But they're not going to be ready this year. No, only in 1 year. What are they going to allow you to do? Okay, well, it's a bit sort of like, Iron Man. In Iron Man, you can like twist things, see things, control things with his hands. Now, that's the thing though. In Iron Man, it's more of an hologram type of thing because it's just like out of thin air. Now, for it to be sort of like an hologram, well, it's augmented reality. So you need the goggles from Apple to be there. And then you're going to be able to control a sort of, kind of, well, user interface in the way that you're going to be able to navigate things, which should be cool. But the biggest problem with all of these headsets, AR or VR, because let's just talk about the VR ones since I've been using those. The problem is they're so heavy that after half an hour, your head is kind of, it hurts, It actually hurts a little bit everywhere here. It hurts. It's like putting a headband or glasses that are a bit too tight. It's not quite the best thing. So will Apple's actual AR glasses or goggles be better, be more comfortable, lighter than all the other ones? Because even the Oculus Quest 3 is coming out, and it doesn't seem to be quite smaller. We are far from Google's actual glasses. Yeah, I mean, I can't wait for the time where we will have that. But not just to mention this, something else happened. Why? Well, Apple actually unveiled a lot of let me rephrase this. A lot of other stuff happened while Apple unveiled the AR glasses goggles thingies. And that is the fact that Apple did not mention at any time AI. No artificial intelligence words were mentioned during the whole thing. No. You know what word they used instead? Machine learning. Isn't that the same thing though? Isn't that like the same thing? AI, machine learning? But AI is having a bad rep right now. Really, really bad rep. So it makes sense that a company like Apple would decide to kind of make it better. Make it more beautiful. Use euphemisms, to tell you that they're kind of using AIs, but no, they're not. They're using machine learning. Machine learning, artificial intelligence. Get it? Feel like it's a bit of a same but different type of thing. What do you think? Leave a comment right now. Tell me, do you think machine learning and AI, artificial intelligence, are same? Yes. Do you? Well, if you do, if you don't, doesn't matter. Share this video. Let's start an actual conversation, people. What's happening to the music industry? I mean, we've all heard all of the AI songs that are popping up out there. Like artists' voices are being used for covers of songs they've never covered in real life. Oh yeah, that's gonna be a thing now. IRL is more than ever a thing. So, well, what's gonna happen to music? If you can have Rihanna sing a song from Eminem, if you can have like any artist sing a song from any artist, or you can have them sing your song. You want Celine Dion to sing your song? Well, she kinda can now. Just take her voice, put it in an AI thing, and make her sing your song. It might be a bit weird, but it's kind of cool still, and it's a bit creative. So what is gonna happen with the music industry? I mean, it all started with the 808, 909, you know, these drum machines, then the synthesizers, and now, well, you don't even need to sing to create a song. You can just actually like do it. It's not like hip hop or trip hop where you would actually sample things. Okay, lower it down, and do these other things. No. It's completely different. Now, there is like no human needed in the whole entire process. It's not just in the box. It's like you are maybe the master of puppets, but that's it. That's it. Now, do you think that's gonna make better or worse music? What do you think? Tell me now in a comment. And have you actually listened to a song that was made by AIs? If not, well, don't go to Spotify because so far they're pretty much against that. But find some and tell me in a comment right now on YouTube at the Piper Blush Radio Show or on our Discord server, WTPRradio.com. Then click Discord server. I would love to have your actual opinion on all of this. School's out for summer. Okay, so teachers don't want students to actually rely on ChatGPT for many different reasons. Of course, I mean, it's a new technology. Of course, it makes it so that students might not actually be, well, absorbing things. They might just like ask ChatGPT to read the book for them, or to study for them. So it's not necessarily developing their memory or their skills in like comprehending, forming an opinion, and all these things that you kind of need to work hard for usually. Usually you need to read the whole book, then think, you know, a little bit like this, yeah. And then, well, you need to make your own opinion. But now you can just ask ChatGPT, a language model from OpenAI or Bing or anything really, Palm, whatever. You just ask one of them, what is this book? You ask them to do your homework. You ask them to do your thesis. Doesn't matter. Just ask them. They're gonna do it for you. That's what they actually kind of served for. But the thing is, I don't think there's a world in which we will not have all of these language models and AI not integrated. So, is it necessary to actually ban them from schools and things like that? Maybe we should just learn to use them in a very clever way. Because memory is not a thing anymore. Remember when there was like calculators in school? Well, that was a big thing. Because the arrival of the calculator was a huge thing. And then some people were like, well, why are we teaching kids, the next generation, let's call it like that, to calculate when we've got calculators? Isn't that kind of unnecessary nowadays? Oh, but it's good for the brain and it's good for all these things to kind of know these things. Of course it is. Of course it is. But do you really need it anymore? What else can you teach? Is it better maybe to teach opinion? To teach the difference between fake news and not fake news? To teach how to prompt these AIs? I don't know. But I mean, Elon Musk, has sort of like created a school, for all of his kids and all of the kids of like his company, which relies more on all of these things like artificial intelligence and the future, and maybe like making sure that the kids, well, are very able to adapt and have a clear conscience, or very opinionated, you know, they can form an opinion fast. Well, I mean, it's all changing, and it's all changing so fast that the politics, the government, and all that stuff probably doesn't have time to adapt to all the AI news that has been happening in the world. That is why you, as a human, just like myself, yeah, you need to stay on top of this. You need to be informed because your information is going to be your best protection in an AI future. I'm telling you, it will. Ooh. Okay, this is so interesting because all I'm seeing on the front page of Google right now is like Apple avoids AI hype. Yeah, at the WWDC, we talked about this. Apple did not mention AI. Did not. Plus, I mean, it couldn't because it was going into the AR goggles, so it couldn't kind of be in that wave. And then why AI won't be the burnout cure we've all been waiting for? That's a good one. So to lead on to this, well, if the AI can actually do tasks for you, that means that, well, what are you going to do the rest of the time? If a task that took you maybe 1 hour to do now takes you 10 minutes to do with the help of an AI, doesn't that just mean that you can do, well, 6 more tasks of 10 minutes in an hour? Because that's like, 60 minutes. Get it? Super easy mathematics. So the thing is, well, some people are scared that actually having these tasks and these AIs, well, will make it so we're actually gonna work more and not less. I mean, it's gonna create like a new baseline for many things, like for finances, lawyers, I mean, teachers, whatever. It's going to create a new baseline that's going to be higher than usual. So if you will not use AI, well, you'll be kind of left behind. Because some people are going to be able to do the job, or more like the tasks that you are able to do with an AI in 10 minutes. But they're going to be able to do it in 10 minutes and you're going to do them in 1 hour. So how is that going to make you worth the while? As an employee, yeah, I know. It's all about what's going to happen to the jobs. They're saying that, like, we're going to lose so many jobs. Now, not to mention that it might create new ones. Don't be too alarmed and catastrophic. You should be in the fact that, well, a lot of jobs are not going to exist anymore. That means that you need to know what you're going to do in your future life, yeah. What are you going to decide to do in an AI future? What's going to be your thing? Is there something like a hobby or something you've been wanting to do, to try? Well, now's the time to start like a side hustle or something for when you might possibly lose your jobs due to AIs. So you need to be informed. You need to be aware of everything that's happening in the AI world, or else, bam, it's going to bite you in the butt. AI is right there. Yeah, right behind you. And it's going to stay there for a long time so far because it's still like pretty everywhere. Like, it's everywhere. You see AI everywhere. I have AI news now. That's how much everywhere it is. Crazy stuff, right? Okay. Don't go anywhere. There's even a petition that was signed a few months ago to have kind of a halt on all AI. Yeah, because, well, some of the AI fathers or the big leaders, well, they're saying that maybe it would be a good idea to license AI, to have it licensed so that's more controlled, so that, well, we kind of can delve more into the reality of it. Create some laws, create some money boundaries and things like that. But the reality is, it's already out of the box. The Pandora box has been opened. Yeah, so there's no putting it back. And even if you were to kind of stop AI, how are you going to do that? There's so many companies, there's so many APIs that are already on the loose. That there's no possible way of stopping it or being like, oh, what should we do with this? It's going too fast, and it is open source. Now, that means that whatever the actual things you would like to stop or put a hold on, not gonna happen. So you better just, well, get a lot of information and know what is happening right here, right now, in your future. Because the future is now. Super easy. Also, the other thing that has been pretty intense, okay, is that stock investment. All of the Wall Street and all that stuff. People investing in stocks, well, that are probably surely all about AI. So all these big companies that own parts in AIs, well, those have been, people are putting money into that, or in the hardware to actually create these supercomputers that are supposed to, well, make AI run smoothly. Now, Now, what are you gonna do with your money? Tell me right now in a comment. Oh yeah, on YouTube at the Piper Blush Radio Show. Do you think you're gonna invest in this? Do you want to invest in this? I mean, if you're investing in companies who are investing in AI, and then, well, there's actually on Wall Street an AI that tells you in which companies to invest. You get it? It's a bit of like an inception. That's a bit of like a crazy inception. I know. Do not fear though. I am Piper Blush and I will be here from Monday to Friday, 12 p.m. Pacific time. With your AI news. In just 15 minutes, I will tell you all of the news that is kind of sort of happening on the internet right now, so that you stay in the know. I mean, know, like knowledge, you get it? Because our information is your best protection on WTPRradio.com for your AI future. It's a radio run by humans for humans against AIs. We will see you, or more like, you will hear us on WTPRradio.com 24/7. Oh yeah!